But the mere fact that your imagination can picture me, a 12-year-old baby, dog, it's obviously sad that you believe say it is possible.
Blessed day, my people. So in today's video, I have a few things to talk about as it relates to a popular disc jockey that goes by the name of DJ Kentucky. And recently, DJ Kentucky's name was called into some very serious allegations that he actually RAPE a 12-year-old girl. You see, my people? So DJ Kentucky went live and he actually addressed the rumors, the allegations, and all of that. And he had a lot of things to say and to get off his chest. So I definitely don't want to miss what DJ Kentucky had to say. You see, my people? And he also called out the Jamaica government along with some other persons. You understand what I mean, some people? Also, we're going to talk about Protoje seemingly picking his side as it relates to what Foota Hype asked him to do, which is to disassociate himself from Lila Ike, which means that him not to perform with her. And to all Foota attack is like him don't even want Protoje if you follow Lila Ike on Instagram. So, seem like Protoje pick his side right now. I'm going to show no what go on this. You understand? Also, we're going to talk about dancehall artist I-Octane, who recently did an interview, and during that interview he says that he is an elite performer and also considers himself one of the greatest artists Jamaica has ever seen. You see it? And also we're going to talk about Usain Bolt, some more update that we get. Now remember, last week Friday was the 10 days, the end of the 10 days ultimatum that Bolt had given SSL to put back his money. Well, me know is supposed to wonder what's the next move that Usain Bolt and his attorney is going to do as it relates to getting back his money now that the 10 days have gone, and we see SSL has not responded to Bolt money or even the other people. So, but therefore go into some more information as to the next move that Usain Bolt and his attorney is going to make. Is it, more people? Also, we're going to talk about your girl Shenseea, who is now blaming her own team for not releasing physical copies of her debut album Alpha, and this was in response to a comment that was made on her Instagram page, and Shenseea respond and basically blame our team. You understand what I say? Also, we're going to talk about Mavado linking up with Dexter Daps and also dancehall artist TG. You understand what I say, my people? So, those are the topics we're going to talk about. But before we go no further, make sure you like this video, people. It now going to cost you $1. Make sure you subscribe. If you don't subscribe yet, click the notification bell, put it on all. That way you can get notified when I post a new video. So, the first thing we're going to talk about is DJ Kentucky. And as I say, my people, DJ Kentucky is in hot water as it relates to some news that come out that him actually touch a 12-year-old girl, allegedly seen people, but you don't know him get charged and all of that. So right now him actually a speak out, and if you don't know what exactly allegedly happened, Zine, according to the reports, Zine, the police said the student, Zine, asked him to assist her in buying a gift for her mother, and allegedly him tell her to come to him house for the money. And you don't know, the rest is history according to the reports, you understand? But DJ Kentucky right now is speaking his side of this story, and I'm going to make you know what go on. But him did also make a post over upon him Facebook page, and I'm going to actually show you the post where him says in, because him feel like he's been set up. So basically he said, get ready for, well, him actually start off the post with some explicit words. Now him say, ha ha ha, get ready for my side of the biggest setup / robbery story sent by either the government, the police, or this woman. You be the judge. And basically, I'm telling you, say I'm going to go live and stuff like that. So, let me get to the story now so you can hear what DJ Kentucky have to say. And as usual, you can tell me what you think in the comment section. Is it? Listen this.
Enough people swear say me gone, enough people made them say, yes, he gone to prison now. XYZ, blah, blah, this, that people. Me can't let suffer for how much years in a row, 20 years ago, 30 years I suffer. And just as my career looks so bright, me broke every record there is to broke this year. When I dip on social media for the last 3 months and see every selector from Foota, Mataran, Richie Feelings, everybody, I say Kentucky. I mean, I wonder to myself, so why make everybody call me name so? You know what I mean? It's like people can't hold back the mileage and just have to give it and say, oh, dog, DJ, take it and go on. Remember, record in December, I have the toughest date in the history of Jamaica as a solo selector. 21 date in December alone, right across the country. Seeing and starting January to April, I have 22 dates already confirmed, book paper. And I go make something like an allegation, a 12-year-old. A 12-year-old. Now, when they could have tried with another little youth and say, yo, that's your career. You can't try that with me. You can't. People, then him should even try that with me. Because now everything turn on as in me have the angle and them have the blade now. Big man thing. Saying so, but it wasn't, as I say, it wasn't about these people. It's not about the little innocent baby. But it's a 12-year-old. And for all of the women who have been around Kentucky personally, we know me personally, know say that him 15 or 16-year-old can't sit down. No way. This is an anaconda arrest. You know what I mean? For the girl that know me, and for the people that know me in our circle, know say, not 12, 13, 14, 15-year-old can sit down. No way. With this a blood clot anaconda arrest. I don't know, say me real like a blood clot, like a daylight. And I guess the individual who drew this allegation just don't know Kentucky. Just see me for a mile and I carry a grudge and say, yo, chum, fuck up in career. Because at the end of the day, in a Jamaica propaganda spell. You know what I mean? And then the police, them who sent out this broadcast, you know what I mean? No, so the Jamaican people don't know the word allege mean or allegation. You know what I mean? And just in case you don't know, people, it's one of the easiest allegations to ever point or pin at any individual. If you're smart, still you know that. Because if you go to the police station and you tell a police, a boy they touch me on my ass, you can be sued. Or they can lock you up or have you until it's proven. You see me? The onus is now if you put your name out there to the public and have the public just propaganda you and beat you up and mash up your career. But it's a great thing when you have people who watch you grow. And I tell you this for my life at all times. The biggest growth in a life is when somebody can watch you grow. It's going to be hard for somebody to plant nothing like them things. You see me? And people, half of them know have a vivid imagination. 3/4 will jump with the story and say, yes, me believe saying do it. Watch a style. So a man think it's so easy. If you hear within your conscious mind say Kentucky out there's a name dog shit, you are going to tell yourself the dog shit can't name kind of name that. Or you are going to tell yourself, me not going to name dog shit, so me not believe that shit. Or since we don't use it, we don't use the term belief, you are going to say, no sir, that is not possible. But the mere fact that your imagination can picture me, a 12-year-old baby dog, it's obviously sad that you believe say it is possible. You believe say it will happen. And as again, believe kill, believe cure. Half of you guys will do that shit. I don't think I'm sit down and I made me lock up and I say, if you can picture Kentucky on a 12-year-old pussy, well, you have imagination too vivid. I mean, you will fuck a 12-year-old. You know what I mean? Which, it is sad. Now you see why child pornography is a leading interest in the world. And it's factual. It's evident. You see, Netflix show, baby movie now. You see, SpongeBob show, Pitney have sex in a book. You see, this, that, acid comfort. And it's not a joke. It is that the same set of individuals who are here bashing are hoping to see a video with Kentucky and a 12-year-old is craving that sentiment. Them have that fetish there where them just look at a company in a them corner. You know, I just talk and I said this before I start my local story. Keisha, a whole heap of them not just believe, because as I say, believe is indecisiveness. A lot of people know that them are the behind closed door and just looking company. Because at the end of the day, your people, I'm not even here to explain, because explain is guilt. Explain is guilt. I don't know me one of the fiercest mother bomb buckler kind of the world. See, I am here to actually make you create a sense of awareness that look around. You know what I mean? If I'm here the example to the world, if I'm here the black Jesus, we are going to dead for the world, live and be better, then I'll do it. You see me? But I'm not going to sit down so and fuck where I go on, I will say. You see me? Big man thing. Yeah. Enough of them you know can't believe so they are alive me and how him that they were prison and or XYZ. People, can you believe that I've not, me no look on not even one of the articles when me hear say the pan star, pink all over the wall, daydream XYZ. Me no in no rush for him, see them near people and say all different story and as me say people, them realize that Jamaicans, they are very daft eyes. Most of them can't read. As I say, reading is not intelligent, but they can reason, they can see through things. They are very gullible towards anything that's negative. You know what I mean? I have the enough record in Jamaica in the DJ business, and I've never been propelled to such level, such heights in my life than something that my imagination would have never allowed me to imagine and expand to a 12-year-old. Because me not so freaky. So half of who can say Kentucky do it and can picture me doing that to a 12-year-old, you are some freaky, nasty banner fuckers. Dog shit. But again, watch your style, you know. Everybody, all of my fans them were there. We really want to do, because at the end of the day, it's not even an explanation. It's a case where I'm not going to just use this as an example. Sometimes you can't be too kind, you can't be too good. It will come back to hurt you. But again, if my goodness are going to hurt me forever, then I'll just do it. See, this little girl, when them describe, I don't really know her like that. She come at the skating ring and she and her mother and the whole of them did it. You know what I mean? And them come Bila vibes, because they can't skate. So they are very much frequent with the ring and we appreciate them. So more time I juggle and them did them, give them a little big up. I call them Twinny. So I don't understand what kind of name that they say me. I call them Twinny. I say Twinny, you're not going good. Lock down your place. You see me? It's sad still. Because the mother always come and sit down. As a matter of fact, how me know the mother is, one day I see a text by my phone from the old skating and say, somebody say she have some shoes to sell me. And people may have the text me in my phone. When I decide to I come share with them. See, when I decide to I go share all of my things with them. And the police officer took my phone. He took my iPad. But before I reach somewhere, I have all of the texts in my phone from the mother. She said, boy, she'll sell me 2 pair of skate shoes. I say, yeah man, bring them to the city, man. Because I not think they know, say, she'll pick them because I could skate. Them come the one Saturday, bring the shoes. You know what I mean? I never have to buy the shoes because they weren't new and them, they are the hottest thing them. They buy the shoes, give her money and take them and boom, them go upstairs and them sit down. You see, she have a daughter we can skate, bring her own shoes and come on and do a little thing and I always big her up and say, hey me man, bring in more people them. So till a couple of weeks after that she start bringing a couple more friends them, 2 and next couple. Independence are the first, right? Which one am I the first? Independence or emancipation? The independence are the first. So them did their whole vibe, they play to Ram. The whole of people did, the whole of Pitney did, the whole of family did. So the sister that basically got her own shoes was skating. The next one where I have no shoes. I have a blue pair of shoes, a purple shoes where she specializes in. Every week she come out she skating. Now, I did it and she has skate. I don't know what went down. I see my assistant go to her and say, boy, we need the shoes. Like they were whisper. But then she not pay the assistant no man, so she come on the stage and check me. And say, Sean, a little girl rent the shoes for half an hour, but she's skating an hour now. And we need people outside need the shoes. So I say, alright, but alright, you are going to make sure. Yeah, 15 more minutes. Because the place happy and party and juggle and them a whole of it. Because the woman, I see she take off the shoes, put on the stage and start dance. Because you know me a juggle, me no play. I ask glad. I see my assistant, I don't call her name yet. Because as I said, things still in a court. You know, so I don't really want to call her name yet. The assistant come over and say, yo, we need that shoes. Yeah. Take up the shoes and go with it. And she start frowns. She go upstairs like she go lodge a complaint to her mother. And she start frowns. You know what I mean?
Alright, my people, so that's just a little piece of the live. The entire live is over 2 hours long. And of course, you don't know me can't play the whole of that, you understand? So, you don't know. Him basically a clear name and I make no know say. As it relates to like a little girl coming around him, that can't happen. You understand what I say? The man I say, that's one of the easiest things for your name call upon, which is definitely true. And people would tend to believe it even if I not saw it go. which is really sad still. But me not swear for him, because I don't know him personally. But you don't know that away, I have to say, is it? Anyway, people, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. So remember the other day when Foota have go live and him did a burn out Coffee and him did a burn out Lila, I-Octane, and also him they call out some of the Rasta them, Protoje, Chronics, and I don't remember who else. Him they call out some other name. I think a Kabaka Pyramid him call out as well. A Kabaka, one of them other Rasta there. But anyway, Foota same one, Protoje and the rest of man them who associate themselves with Lila, I-Octane, Coffee for disassociate themselves. Well, shortly after that, my people, can remember Foota same I give them 1 month, for actually pick a side, Zane. After that 1 month, them, him a forward with the fire. You see it, people. I don't think the 1 month is up yet. As Foota hype only said that like, 2 weeks ago, I believe, or maybe even less than 2 weeks. But we see Protoje make a post, Zane, and basically the post shows say, him go perform with Lila IK at a festival named The Lost in Time. You see my people, and this festival is scheduled, I think it's the 25th of February. Seeing people, but either way, Protoje see him finna stop work with Lila Ike, and obviously him go to go perform with her. So I'm pretty sure that Foota hype will be addressing this, because Foota want the rest of them, if they prove themselves and show say them dep on certain side and them now work with these female who Foota hype don't trust. You understand what I say, more people? So I don't know, I could watch and see what I go on still. You see it, but I know Foota go come talk about this, especially when him say Protoje I go perform with Lila Ike, and also you can see Jesse Royal is on the show as well. And you don't know in the past, Foota and Jesse Royal have their differences as it relates to Jesse Royal doing an ad for Digicel celebrating Christmas. Because I know Foota no follow Christmas and Santa Claus and them thing. There's it. Anyway, people, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. So now we're going to talk about Usain Bolt and his attorney, Linton Garden. You see, my people, and as I say, 10 days was given to SSL to put back the $2 billion in a Usain Bolt account. And you don't know, the 10 days passed from Friday, Zine. As a matter of fact, we are now in the 13th day. But yesterday, his attorney actually speak on it and say what's going to happen, what's the next procedure. And I just get into it right away. Zine, people, so attorney Linton Garden, who is representing sprint legend Usain Bolt, says it's only fair to give the Financial Services Commission, FSC, time to resolve the multi-million-dollar fraud at the investment firm Stocks and Securities Limited, SSL. So I suppose Bolt them, I got just wait, Zine. And then again, it's not, to me, them not really have much choice, to be honest. You see what I say, people. That's how I look on it. So I don't think them could have really do much unless them got just sue the company and that's it. You see what I say, which still not going to make them get back their money. You see what I say. So then basically I got to wait some more days. So a lot of person I say, boy, I really that them wait for. Them wait 10 days just for years, so them I got actually wait some more. You see it. Also, the woman named, what's she name? Jean Panton. She is also expected to face criminal charges in the coming days with the major fraud perpetrated on Wellgen's account, along with fleecing of funds from the account of several other investors at Stocks and Securities Limited. So, you can look out for that woman and face criminal charges very soon. There's some people, and also I seen an next post saying that records suggest that since 2012, when the world record holder and the fastest man ever over 100 meters and 200 meters, Usain Bolt, was shaking up the world with majestic performances, Jean Panton appeared to be systematically withdrawing funds from the account and transferring valuable shares. You see it. So that woman got in some serious problems, even though some persons feel like she's not the only one who is involved in this act, but she alone, a fair name alone, miracle. You understand what I say? So what for watch and see what go on. You see, my people, got every single day we get some form of update as it relates to all of this. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. So now we're going to talk about your girl Shenseea, who is now blaming her team as it relates to not releasing physical copies of her album Alpha. So let me get into this article right about now. So it says Shenseea blames team for not releasing physical copies of debut album Alpha. Jamaican singer Shenseea blamed her team for not releasing physical copies, CD/vinyl of her debut album Alpha during a Twitter Q&A on Sunday. The blessed singer was responding to a question from the user Bad Guy Antoine, who queried where to find the physical CD of Alpha. hashtag ask Shenseea. Her response has since been deleted. Shenseea is signed to Interscope Records and Russian Rich Immigrants. She is co-managed by Ramesh Major and Wasim Salsalbi Salso, while Donny Dizzy Clean Face Flores is her A&R manager. It's not the first time the 26-year-old has expressed displeasure with her album's rollout. In June 2022, 3 months after its release, she spoke candidly to her 6 million followers on Instagram about the fact that she ironically did not have a lot of influence over how Alpha was released. In another tweet on Sunday, Shenseea also revealed that a music video for her song Deserve It was not released because, according to her, the director's F up, so I decided not to put it out. It was so bad. Meanwhile, on Instagram, she also warned in a deleted story, I am not friends with nobody this year. Do your effing job or get replaced. Despite issues with rollout, Alpha was the second most commercially successful album to be released by a Jamaican artist in 2022. During the Q&A on Sunday, she revealed that the follow-up album was nearly complete and new music would be released soon. I'm on the last lap of completion, so real soon, she responded to one fan. Real soon, gearing up to get a music video done, she told another fan who asked for a release date for new music. So, people, that's what Shenseea have to say. You don't know, some people like to have physical copies of albums, especially if you're a collector and you just want to collect everything and have a physical copy. Just for maybe having a casing or whatever it may be. But that's what Shenseea say. She blame her team. You see, my people. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. So now we're going to talk about dancehall artist Mavado linking up with Dexter Daps and also TJ Up Top Boss. You understand what I say, my people? And man, I lie, this vibe with Mavado, Dexter Daps and TJ, it remind me of when artists used to link up back in the days. But now we don't really see a lot of artists unify themselves and them thing. If you don't notice, when last when you see a group of artists link up and it's just like love among them. You understand? We don't really see that nowadays because everybody does look out for themselves. And one thing we can say about Mavado is one of the artists them I can say have one of the cleanest heart them. You know what I'm saying, my people, and I say that without no apology. And as I say, one off. I never say him alone have clean heart in the business. But it's a brother who does always deal with unity still. That's why I have to respect Golly God. You know what I'm saying? So him post up this video on him Instagram page.
Born for this, born for this. See the food I'm down for it. Up there. My 21 Psalms I miss. Man born for it.
Yeah, my people. So in the caption, him say 21 Psalms. Thanks to my fans, and him tag Dexter Daps, Up Top Boss, and some other people. You see me? You can see say Up Top Boss and Dexter Daps respond and say bad song, and Dexter Daps. Well, TJ say bad song with some flame emoji, and Dexter Daps said that is it with some flame emoji. You see it? So you don't know them in a. I kind of like them in a little studio or something. So I'm not sure if we're going to get a collab with Mavado and Dexter Daps and TJ. That would have been mad telling up people. Imagine them three man up on a song. Cause three good artists. You don't know Mavado and Dexter Daps. In the game for a while longer than TJ, but TJ are doing thing as well. You see it? Anyway, people, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. So now we're going to talk about dancehall artist I-Octane, who is now giving himself flowers. You see it, my people, and sometimes you have to do that, you know, because at the end of the day, some people don't want to give where you feel like you deserve or where you really deserve. So, I'll get into this story, and only can tell me if you don't agree with what I-Octane is saying. You see it? So the story is saying, I-Octane claims greatest of all time status in the real world. Dancehall star I-Octane has described himself as an elite performer and one of the greatest artists Jamaica has ever seen. Responding to questions from Television Jamaica Anthony Miller about where he fits in the new dancehall in Jamaica, the puppet artist declared that while he is the stuff of which legends are made in what he described as the real world, unlike some elders in the music, he cannot bash young artists who are making a name for themselves in the internet world or berate them for being weak performers. But you have to understand, say, enough youth are them belly them a crawl pan. So them only a do what them know. Enough youth where you see on stage are them best them a do. And you can't kill a man for where him a do best. Octane said. So not because I am an elite performer and one of the greatest artists Jamaica ever see. That no means say me, myself, I go ridicule a next individual. The wine and jiggle artist added. According to I-Octane, he had experienced a barrage of criticism as a young artist coming up in the business, albeit for not being weak as a performer, but for being confident and strong on stage, and so empathizes with the young artists who have not solidified their on-stage performances. The generation before the youth them, we accost the youth them, as same so them usually do me. When me take the challenge and say me I go close Sunfest, be a man in the business before me cuss me, jump up, hype him just hype, through him just sign to Digicel him a go on like a him around the place, and if me did follow them, me would have fall, Octane said. As for the expanded role of social media / internet in propelling Jamaican artists to the rest of the world, I-Octane said that while he has not mastered the internet space, his legendary status is undisputed and lies in the real world. You see, my people, so that's not the full article, and you can go read it over Dancehall Mag. But more than if you don't agree, Zine, say I-Octane is one of the greatest artists Jamaica has ever seen. You see what I say? One thing we know, you see, when it comes to performing, I-Octane have that luck. I can't take that away from him, my people. I-Octane definitely one of the greatest performers in Jamaica. I understand what I say, my people, but more I know if you not agree with what I say as it relates to being, you know, a elite artist and all of them things. You see it. Big up yourself, I-Octane, and just go on the thing, my brother. You see me? If you never believe in yourself, then, as you say, maybe you wouldn't depend the status where you depend right about now. You see it? Anyway, people, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. And thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You see it, my people, and also follow my Instagram page, Mixed Up Time 4. I'm out.